Hi, my name is Matt Blackwell, and I'm an 18-year-old senior attending Central High School in Keller, Texas. So, on the top left of my collage, you'll see a drum set, and that's because I've played drums ever since I was 11 years old. Currently, I play for my church as a volunteer service, and I also play custom gigs. Like I played at a house party for one of my friends, and I played with a very talented guitarist, and it's always a blast every time I get to play drums live for other people and just fun practicing as well. In the middle, you'll see that I have Texas A&M. That is because I will be attending Texas A&M in the fall of this year. I plan to major in mechatronics, which is the combination of mechanical and electrical engineering, because at the moment I work on robotics and do robotics club at my school, which I really, really enjoy. We just got done competing this weekend, and hopefully we're going to advance to state this week. And it's one of my biggest passions. Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved building Legos, and I've loved just the aspect of engineering in general. And being able to do that as a full time job is something that I'm very, very passionate about. I'm an intern for Lockheed Martin, which goes through our school, and so every other day I get to leave school after going to 1.5 periods, and I get to go work at an internship at one of Lockheed Martin's facilities in Fort Worth. And it's been a very, very, very cool experience because I've been able to work alongside the brightest minds in engineering, and I'm working at Lockheed Martin as a high school senior, and so that's something that I pride myself on. That I was one of the four, I believe, to get that opportunity, and the only one at Central High School to get that opportunity. And so I pride myself greatly on that point, and it's been one of my biggest resume builders going forward. And it's also going to persist through college and lead into a full time job once I'm done with that. On the bottom left, you'll see a bass guitar, which is another passion of mine. Music has always been a passion, just with drums. It started with drums, and then I played trumpet in my school band, and now I'm trying to learn bass and acoustic guitar, but more importantly, bass because bass is a lot easier to learn, and it's a lot easier to pick up, and not as many chords, not as memorizations that you need to remember, and it's a whole lot easier playing with one finger than playing with a whole bunch and trying to figure out all the different chords and bar chords and all that, and it just doesn't work too well whenever I try to do it. But I'm trying my best, and bass guitar is something that comes somewhat easy to me. On the bottom, you'll see a computer, and that's because I love computers. I built my own computer from the ground up, case to graphics card, CPU, motherboard, RAM sticks, all of that. That's just a passion of mine as well. And I also game on the PCs because that's what you do whenever you build yourself a stacked PC. But it's just been a passion of mine to game, and ever since I switched to PC recently, that's just been a hobby of mine is building PCs and putting them all together, seeing how they work. They're actually astoundingly easy. You can just look up a video to build them online, and you'll get a whole bunch of helpful results. So it's not horrible, but it's something really fun for me to put together and build and play with my friends on. And on the far right, you'll see DARPA, which is the company I hope to work for eventually. Guns are one of my passions, that not in like any kind of way that would be detrimental to society, but something that I enjoy, like airsoft guns. I enjoy cleaning real guns, going to the range, shooting real guns. That's just something that intrigues me. The way that they work, all the inner machinations of that is just fascinating to me because I am an engineer at heart, and I love taking things apart, putting them back together. I do that with my airsoft guns all the time. I do that with the real guns whenever we go and we clean them, and that's something that I just have a really big passion for. And I hope to eventually make weapons and systems and stuff like that for the U.S. government and be able to make a peaceful world with the weapons that I'd be able to create. And that's just about it. Thank you very much for listening.